Good morning, my boy. Look at what a gorgeous day it is. Look at this. You can see that? Oh, so pretty out here. What do you got, Dex? What is it? What is it? Are you a happy boy? Happy boy. Oh, there's another dog over there. Oh, yeah. You're so handsome. Good morning. Hi. You want to come say good morning? Is this Dex? Dex, is this? Oh, hi, beautiful. Hi. Can I touch you? Hi. Oh, hello, buddy. I have nothing. I don't have anything. What's that, Dex? Good morning. You're beautiful. Dex, what's that? Say hi. What's that? Say good morning to the horse.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. Today I'm just gonna do what I eat in a day, keto style obviously. So yeah, it's already afternoon. As you saw, it's a glorious winter day. So I got up, I had my coffee, which I put whipped cream and MCT oil and stevia in. Blend that all up. So I had 2 cups of that. Then I took my dog for a walk, came home, had a shower, just getting ready for my day. So I am about to eat my first meal. It's like 1:30. My days are getting later and later because I'm night shift. And so even on my days off, my nights, my schedule's just really turned around. So yeah, I'm staying up later and sleeping in later. So yeah, it's like 1:30 and I'm about to eat. I'm gonna go figure out what that's gonna be and I'll show you once I figure it out. All right guys, so I don't know if you saw my bento box video where I did a bunch of meal prepping. If you didn't, I'll leave a link of that video down below and go on and check it out. But this was one of the extra sort of Tupperware containers I had on the side. So I threw all the extra meat and cheese in there. And so basically I've just been snacking on that. So I've had probably about 5 pieces of meat, 5 pieces of cheese like that. And that's kind of tied me over for now. I'm not feeling super hungry or like I need anything else at the moment. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. Gonna drink my ice water, get a few things done around the house, and then when I'm ready to eat some more, I will show you that. Just thought I'd show you, I've done a little bit more prepping. I'm going out tonight to a girlfriend's house. Every couple weeks some girls and I get together, so everybody brings snacks. So I have more meat and cheese, so I'm sure I'm gonna eat more of that tonight too. The nice thing is a lot of the girls are doing keto as well, so most of it, the food ends up being keto. So I'll show you what we have there tonight, but I'm sure I'll eat something before that, and when I do, I will show it to you. Okay guys, so I just decided that I'm feeling like I need a cup of cold brew coffee. So I have some paperwork I need to get done, so I'm gonna have this while I do it. So how I do this, I've got some ice in my cup. I just add my cold brew. And then I'm pretty liberal with the whipped cream. It's yummy. And some stevia. I'm gonna say like 10 or 12 drops is usually what's good for me. Delicious. So I'm gonna sip on that while I get my paperwork done, and that'll be it for now. All right, guys, I'm just at my friend's house, and I just quickly wanted to show you what I'm eating. I am starving. I haven't eaten much today, and it's kind of just gonna be more of the same. So this is my plate, and I'm really excited.
Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so beautiful out. I just absolutely love it. My dog is way over there. Never get enough. What are you doing? Hey. What are you doing? What are you doing? Leave it. You're fun.
Hi guys. Okay, so it's the next day. I just decided to keep filming and maybe do another day of eating. I wasn't super happy with the food that I ate yesterday. I mean, it was delicious, don't get me wrong. There wasn't a lot of variety, and I feel like I didn't eat very much. So that's not representative of how I usually eat in a day, and I don't want to send the wrong message to people, thinking that you need to starve yourself or not get enough calories in you in order to lose weight. Obviously, calories matter, but and I don't actually, I didn't count the calories that I ate, so I don't actually know that my calories were low. I just know that I kind of ate the same food all day long, meat and cheese, a few veggies, and yeah, I'm worried that I'm going to be sending the wrong message. So we're gonna do another day of eating today. It's actually afternoon now, it's 1 o'clock. I've had my bullet coffee again this morning. I've took my dog for a walk. It's gorgeous out again. I work this afternoon instead of night shift. Yay, that's exciting. So I'm just throwing together food to bring to work. So what I've done, I've got a can of tuna, onion, and celery in there. I'm gonna throw in some mayonnaise and some pepper. And I'm gonna cut up some cucumber. I bought like a coleslaw. I think I'm gonna put it on top of a coleslaw. I don't know. I'm just gonna throw a bunch of things together to bring to work. Probably stop and get a coffee on my way at Starbucks. I don't really know what else I'm gonna eat, but I will bring you along with me and we'll figure it out as we go, okay? All right guys, so here is the finished product. So this is what I'm bringing to work. So I've got some cut up cheese, some cucumbers. This is tuna with mayo, onion, celery. Underneath, I don't know if you can see, but there's a whole ton of coleslaw underneath. I'm gonna bring a little thing of walnuts and a couple pickles and, well, actually one little piece of pickle and some olives. I have my big thing of ice water, and I just thought I'd show you right now before I run upstairs to get ready. This is the vitamins that I try to take on a daily basis. I don't always remember. So calcium and magnesium, potassium. So potassium and magnesium are pretty important when you're on a ketogenic diet. So I try to remember to take those. This is just something I take for other reasons. And I just have a squirt of B12. I don't know why, just that's what I take. So I'm gonna take those pills. And I'm gonna go get ready. I'm sure after work that I will probably eat something else, so I'll show you what that is. And if I decide to grab a coffee on my way, I will show you that as well. All right, guys, so I'm back. I am ready for work. I need to leave in about 10 minutes, so I do have about 10 minutes to talk a little bit about why it is that some days I don't eat a lot of food. I thought maybe I should explain that. So ketosis, or the keto diet, means eating a high fat, low carb diet, moderate protein. So because I eat such high fat, or people on the keto diet eat so much fat, it keeps me, I'll speak for myself, it keeps me full way longer than when I was just eating empty carbs and lots of carbs and sugar. It was like I was eating so many fillers that I was just constantly, I don't know about hungry, but feeling like I needed to eat. And since I've been in ketosis, there's actually been days where I have to force myself to eat. Like I'm just not hungry like I used to be. I don't crave foods like I used to. And that's why when I talk about the keto diet, I talk about how it's been like such an answer to all my eating issues, because it's taken away that obsession around food. What I've realized is sugar / carbs were my trigger foods. So as soon as I eat sugar or like empty carbs, then I just want to eat more sugar and empty carbs. I overeat. I'm never fully, like I'll overeat and feel gross, and then I'll be hungry like an hour or two later. Whereas nowadays, most of my meals are such high fat meals, and like I try to have healthy fats, you know. I haven't shown a lot of it, but I eat a lot of avocados. I try to eat nuts, cheeses, that sort of thing. I add MCT, which is a pure coconut oil, to my coffee in the morning. Heavy whipped cream, those kinds of things. So because it's such high fat, I'm just not hungry. So I tend to eat less. I definitely have days where I'm not hungry at all. And I'm, again, like I said earlier, I'm not saying that that's a healthy thing. I think it's important to make sure you're getting enough calories in your day. So like days like yesterday where I don't feel like maybe I did eat quite enough calories, although I ate a lot of meat and like maybe high calorie foods. So it may have been, but it looked probably from the outside looking in like I really didn't eat a lot. And so sometimes I need to stop myself and track my food and just make sure I'm on track and I'm not causing my body any harm, because that's certainly not what I want to do. I'm doing this for a healthy lifestyle change, I believe, in this diet, really based on how I feel doing it and the results I've seen other people get. And yeah, so I just wanted to explain that. So that's why some days I eat a lot less than others. And I don't eat very often. Like it's almost 2 o'clock now and all I've had is my coffee. So I'm still not hungry. I also think it's something about, I may need to do some research, but I think just being in ketosis itself, for whatever reason, takes away the hunger. So I'll need to do more research on that and find out. Maybe I'll have time to do that at work tonight, and at the end of the video, I'll update y'all on that. So, okay, so I'm gonna get ready for work. I have enough time to go through the drive-thru, I think. So I'm gonna stop and get an iced coffee. Again, I have my lunch right behind me, so I'm gonna bring that with me, and I'll probably eat something else either at work or when I get home, but I'll show you as I go. So let's get going. Can we just take a minute to appreciate how beautiful it is out today? It's been like this actually all week, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I need to get out hiking. My plan is to go hiking next Tuesday, and I really hope that this gorgeous weather stays. Okay guys, so what I ordered was a venti iced coffee, 2 pump sugar-free vanilla, heavy cream, and an extra shot of espresso. So good. Should be coming in a second.
Okay, work.
Thank you.
Have a good rest of your day.
You too. All right, guys, so I am at work and somebody offered me this, and even though I'm not really hungry because I already ate the tuna and the coleslaw and some olives and cheese, I just figured that I should eat this. I feel like I haven't had enough veggies lately, and I feel like I haven't been eating much, so I'm kind of forcing myself to eat this. It looks delicious. This is a small plate. It might look big, but it's just one of those small plates, so I'm gonna eat this right now, and then we'll see if I eat anything when I get home from work tonight. All right, guys, I'm home from work. It's like 11:30 at night, so I'm pretty tired. I did actually look up a little bit about appetite suppression and ketosis, and kind of stuff I knew a little bit already about. If you don't already know exactly what being in ketosis means, basically like the quick, easy version of that to explain it is basically what you're doing when you remove sugars and carbs from your body is your body starts to produce what's called ketones, and ketones switch your body from burning its energy from sugars into burning its energy from fats. So that's why you continue to feed your body fats and deprive it of the carbs and sugars that it's used to burning its energy from. So yeah, that's kind of like the dummy down version of what actually being in ketosis means. I did do a little bit of research. Don't take everything from me. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a scientist. Do your own research, look into it. I certainly didn't spend a whole lot of time at work looking into this, but just super like quickly, really because I was curious about like exactly why I haven't had a lot of appetite lately. So a couple things that they believe leads to this. One thing is that it's thought that because your glucose levels don't go so up and down when you're in ketosis, because you're not constantly eating carbs and sugar, so your glucose levels are pretty stable, and it's thought that for whatever reason that contributes to a bit of an appetite suppression. It's thought that when your glucose levels are up and down all the time, that leads to feelings of hunger. So that's one thing. And then the other thing is the fact that your appetite is actually controlled by hormones. And the two main ones are leptin, and I'm probably going to say this wrong, ghrelin, I believe. Ghrelin is how it's spelled. So I just have to look at the paper here. So those are the two main hormones that that function to regulate appetite. So leptin released after an increase in food intake or body fat. So your body releases that after a bunch of food, you intake food, or a release of body fat. And so when the basically it tells the body it has enough fat and it doesn't need any more. So that can work to suppress appetite. And then ghrelin kind of does the opposite. And what happens is that it's thought that ketones suppress ghrelin so that it doesn't do what it usually does, which is increase appetite. So guys, again, this is like the dummied down version. I have no idea if that even made any sense. That's the really basic information that I got. I'll probably do some more research and maybe do another video where I can explain it even better. Yeah, like I said, it's like 11:30 at night. So anyways, those are just a few of the notes that I got from a little bit of the research I did tonight. So like I said, I just got home from work. This might look gross. It's leftover ham from the other night. I made ham the other night for dinner, and there's a few pieces left. So somebody, I don't know if you can see him, he kind of blends in with the floor, but I just took him pee, and usually every night before I go to bed, he gets a little treat. So he knows that he's getting some of this, and he's waiting very patiently. But I'm gonna have a couple pieces of this ham because I'm still a little bit hungry. I just finished the walnuts that I had brought with me to work. I just ate those about an hour ago. I didn't eat them all though. And I'm just feeling a little bit hungry, so I'm gonna eat a little bit of ham. I'm gonna give a couple pieces to the dog, and I'm gonna head to bed. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it turned out to be maybe a little bit longer than we thought than I thought than when I started. But I've had such a great time getting out in this beautiful weather that we've had lately. And I hope you enjoyed this, what I eat in a day, what I eat in 2 days, I guess, right? This video, please give it a thumbs up if you like it, and I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.